Former UCLA teammates guarding each other right there with Ledger Walker and Gabriela Jaquez.
Ledger Walker makes her 6th start of the year. Lacan deep in the paint, floats it up and rattles it in. Taylor connects.
Taylor has been so good shooting the ball. So much confidence down the stretch for the Chicago team.
Stops in the NBA with the Pacers and the Raptors. 2019 Toronto Championship. Cardoso is fed and backs it in.
I love that roll from Cardoso. Brittany Griner's backdrop the Chicago team to keep building, and that's frustrating as it is to lose these tight games. You got to get back in the lab, watch film, and not make the same mistakes.
Lacan is free and scores! And the foul. The ultimate floor general. Jump pass to Williams, kick it, Stevens. Cut Nelson Adota in the air. UConn on UConn right there, and Stevens wins that battle.
Good decision by Stevens. She hasn't shot yet this season, so she goes in, gets a higher percentage shot in rhythm.
Second stint for Stevens in a Chicago uniform as part of the championship team in 2021. Nelson Adota counters a deposit off the glass against this Connecticut franchise. Burke wiggles loose, tipped. How about the pursuit? And the relentless energy of Edwards.
Edwards doing a nice job.
And tap to Burke. Chicago does a nice job getting back to settle defensively. Burke probed. Edwards now 3 for 6 on the year from deep. She's been more confident shooting the 3. That one looked pretty good. It would be the player that got fouled in that case. You can't pick your free throw shooter there. 7-0 Connecticut run. Stevens has used that up fake now a handful of times and lofts it up and in. Rachel Banham, former Connecticut Sun, 2 stints with the franchise. Gabriela Jaquez heaves one and gets it to drop. So of course that one goes in. Miller probes, uses the pick for 3.
Beautiful decision-making by Diamond Miller, reading the screen.
That was tied with Griner for the team lead. Sun on a 7-0 run. Jaquez among the trees. Counted and 1.
Jaquez is fearless.
Check it, 2 steals for Chicago. Banham's got room to fire. Knocks down a 3.
That is one player. On the scouting report, Rachel Banham highlighted.
Just 31%. Miller flies around a pick. Deep in the paint. Griner, spin, footwork. There you go.
There's better spacing by Connecticut and block at that right angle.
Midway point, 2nd quarter. Griner is tied up. On the outlet to Burke. Drills a triple.
That's a better look for Connecticut.
Kennedy Burke also surpasses 1,000 career points.
It's been a better defensive sequence by Connecticut because they've used their length and communicated.
Burke this time inside the line. Nice roll. Miscommunicate. Now Ledger Walker directs the traffic. Griner draws 2. Ledger Walker is open. A 3.
Another in-rhythm 3 for Connecticut.
Shares a common Mize is the people. Griner the hook. Got the roll. 12-0 Connecticut run.
There is nothing you can do. Chicago hasn't been able to get to a rhythm or get any second chance points.
Yeah, 11 Sun points off 7 Sky turnovers. The give and go still works. 14-0 run. Sling pass out to Stevens. Drills a 3 to stop the bleeding for Chicago. Sling pass out to Stevens. Drills a 3 to stop the bleeding for Chicago. Stevens had a career year last year, nearly 40% from 3. Ledger Walker the fade away. Couldn't bank it in. Window shopping. Nelson Adota puts it back up and in. Stevens. The follow is good and 1. Rivers is back in the game. Probes. Miller. Paint touch. Griner feels that shoulder well and scores it. Cardoso is vulnerable too with 3 personal fouls. Has to be careful. So the Sun want to keep feeding BG. See me one way, now you don't.
And now she's just going through her pregame warm-up at this point.
Jaquez draws Miller. Drives by her. Misses the layup. Griner cleans it up and the foul. Big second quarter by the Sun. Up 29-18 in the frame. Leisure Walker, a stop and start, absorbs the contact and scores. Nice play.
Look how deep Nelson Adota is.
Biggest lead for the Sun all year, up 18. Taylor for 2. This ball game, she has just 3. That was her first field goal. Lacan, stop and start, lays it in. 10 for Connecticut. Griner, high post touch.
Wow,
Pass into Nelson Adota. Post to post connection.
It doesn't get better than that. Fantastic ball placement.
Third assist for BG. Nelson Adota has 11 points, a double-double. Just the 6th of her career. What a pass by Burke. The finger touch. Wow. Sheldon, Cloud, Cardoso, Diggins, and Stevens for the Chicago Sky. Diggins finds Cardoso.
That's where Skylar Diggins is at her best.
Looks for Nelson Adota. Loose ball. She collects. No. Cardoso's got to be careful. Has 4 fouls. Griner spins and fires. Swish. Diggins probes, backpedals, uses the pick, wants the roller, nothing there. Westbell to 3, drills it. Ball's back into place. Sun set up in the half court. Burke uses the pick, can't answer. Rebound Edwards, turns, fires, got it. 2 seconds trickle off, so 22 on the shot clock. Sub 4 minutes to go in the third. A fadeaway J by Cloud. She's Megan McEwen, Brendan Glasheen. Great to have you with us tonight. Miller probing and scored and a foul.
Change of speed.
McCann has 7 points tonight. The fadeaway. Long 2 is true.
That's a high level of difficulty shot over a 6.
In career blocks in WNBA history. 2 minutes gone by, fourth quarter. Sheldon drives it. Look for Cardoso. Outlet. Miller's ahead of the pack. She shoots out of a cannon and lays it in. Timeout. Chicago. Cardoso does not attempt the 3, if much at all. Stevens does. Full board Cardoso and 1. Miller Cardoso has a double-double. Olivia Nelson Adota with her first double-double of the season, the 6th of her 5-year WNBA career. Carving on the block. Miller reverse layup.
They've been at a limited clip, rather.
Lacan twists and turns. Whoa.
Meanwhile, Connecticut's spacing has been excellent in this game. They've been getting to the paint as often as possible, and that's defense has collapsed.
Mid-range by Sheldon. First points in the defense. 81 to 50. Sheldon puts the defense on skates, high off the glass, no. Cardoso's follow, yes. Chicago does return home on Wednesday against Portland. A loss at Dallas on Saturday, a heartbreaker.
Injuries so far this season. Courtney Vanderstood is yet to play. Rakia Jackson tore her ACL early, has missed the rest of the season. Dejanay Carrington, we have yet to see. She's hoping to make her return very soon. So if we know anything, look at what Las Vegas did last season. They started out the season really poorly, then cranked out 16 straight wins, ended up winning the whole entire thing.
Former general manager and head coach Kurt Miller, as well as former point guard Jasmine Thomas. Reagan Beers is pouring it in here. We'll report back Friday, or at the very least at our next local Sun show.
Yes, the people are going to want to know.
Oh, what a fast break. Angloma, the bounce to Burke. Start to finish. An outstanding effort by the Connecticut Sun. 92-63, they win, and Brittany Griner is the leader of the block party.